In this video, we are going to talk about the dividend stocks that are undervalued. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. The stock market has failed to respond to the reopening of the economy as the COVID-19 vaccination rollout allows for the safe resumption of economic activities. Indeed, supply chain problems and price volatility in technology-related growth stocks have fueled inflation fears, leaving investors scratching their heads in quest of solid returns. Undervalued dividend stocks can be a decent hedge against the pessimistic market outlook in these uncertain times, providing steady income and a safety net for wise investors' portfolios. The real estate sector gets all of the limelight when it comes to dividend stocks, but the insurance and banking industries also have some solid options. For decades, Goldman Sachs Group, Inc., NYSE, GS, one of the world's most prestigious investment banks, has paid out a consistent and continuously increasing dividend to its shareholders. Even in times of recession, the Goldman Sachs Group, Inc., NYSE, GS, has a wide portfolio of investments and is unlikely to be affected by overall market dynamics. The Allstate Corporation, NYSE, All, a Northfield Township-based insurance firm, is another trustworthy but more economical alternative for dividend investors. The Allstate Corporation, NYSE, All, recently increased its dividend by about 50%, and it has a history of paying shareholders regular and continuously increasing dividends. Despite recent losses caused by a hailstorm that blasted through Texas and Oklahoma, the company's stock has outpaced competitors in the market. Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, NYSE, DGX, is another undervalued dividend stock to consider. Despite the substantial operational costs connected with the biotech industry, the Secaucus-based biotech company distributes a regular quarterly dividend to stockholders. Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, NYSE, DGX, has been mentioned in recent media reports claiming that Amazon.com, Inc., NASDAQ, AMZN, is considering a move into the medical field. Amazon.com, Inc., NASDAQ, AMZN, intends to create and sell diagnostic kits for use at home. Undervalued dividend stocks can provide investors with a variety of benefits, including inflation hedges, income streams, capital preservation, favorable returns in bearish or bull markets, compounding dividend growth and the perks that comes with it, and more. Dividend stocks have historically delivered 43% of total returns in the S&P 500. As ordinary investors want quick profits, it's become even more necessary to seek out safer and more reliable alternatives to ride out the market turmoil. Some of the stock market's unpredictability is due to technological disruption. The new financial landscape is reverberating throughout the hedge fund business. Its image has been tarnished in the recent decade, when its hedged returns failed to keep up with the market indices' unhedged returns. Research, on the other hand, was able to discover a small set of hedge fund holdings that had outperformed the S&P 500 ETFs by more than 124 percentage points since March 2017. Our monthly newsletter's stock choices returned 197.2% between March 2017 and February 26, 2021, compared to 72.4% for the SPY. By more than 124 percentage points, our stock recommendations outpaced the market. We were also able to identify a small set of hedge fund positions that underperformed the market ahead of time. Since February 2017, we've been tracking and distributing the list of these stocks, and they've lost 13% as of November 16. As a result, we believe hedge fund sentiment is a valuable indication that investors should monitor. To receive our stories in your inbox, sign up for our free newsletter on our homepage. In light of this, we've compiled a list of the 5 greatest undervalued dividend stocks to buy right now. We attempted to include stocks with a PE ratio of roughly 10 that pay a healthy dividend and are traded on U.S. exchanges. Number 5. Fidelity National Financial, Inc., NYSE, FNF. Fidelity National Financial, Inc., NYSE, FNF, is a Florida-based firm that provides real estate insurance and settlement services. It was formed in 1847 and is ranked 5th on our list of the finest undervalued dividend companies to purchase right now. In the last year, Fidelity stock has returned more than 72% to investors. The company provides technology and transaction services to the real estate and mortgage security sectors of the U.S. economy in addition to insurance products. Fidelity National Financial, Inc. NYSE, FNF, reported revenue of nearly $3 billion and earnings per share of $1.56 in its first 3 months of 2021, which were released earlier this month. The revenue number was $280 million higher than expected. Number 4. Apollo Global Management, Inc. NYSE, APO. Apollo Global Management, Inc. NYSE, APO, is an alternative investment firm based in New York that was created in 1990. On our selection of the 5 greatest undervalued dividend stocks to purchase right now, it's ranked 4th. Over the last year, Apollo stock has returned more than 25% to investors. North America, Asia, and Europe are all served by the corporation. Endowment and sovereign wealth funds, as well as other institutional and private investors, employ the firm to manage client-focused portfolios. Josh Harris, a co-founder of Apollo Global Management, Inc. NYSE, APO, said on May 20 that he would be stepping down from his operational role at the firm by the end of the year to focus on developing his own asset class investment business. Riverpark Advisors, LLC, an asset management business, featured a few stocks in its Q3 2020 investor letter, and Apollo Global Management, Inc. NYSE, APO, was one of them. Number 3. Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, NYSE, DGX. Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, NYSE, DGX, is a biotechnology company situated in New Jersey that was formed in 1967. On our selection of the 5 greatest undervalued dividend stocks to purchase right now, it's ranked 3rd. The company primarily offers diagnostic and testing services in the United States. Quest Diagnostics, Ameripath, Dermpath Diagnostics, Exam1, and Quantum are just a few of the brands it owns. It also runs a clinical laboratory and provides insurance companies with risk assessment services. In April, Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, NYSE, DGX, reported earnings for the first 3 months of 2021, reporting $2.7 billion in revenue and $3.76 in earnings per share. When compared to the same quarter the previous year, revenue for the first quarter of 2021 increased by about 50%. Davis Funds, an asset management business, featured a few stocks in its Q4 2020 investor letter, one of which was Quest Diagnostics Incorporated, NYSE, DGX. Here's what the fund had to say. Quest Diagnostics, a leader in independent lab testing and diagnostics, is our largest position in healthcare. Quest's lab services are a fraction of the cost of hospital labs, providing new and existing customers with a strong cost savings value proposition. It's no surprise that Quest is increasingly functioning as an outsourcing partner to hospitals and healthcare networks across the United States as a result of the value it delivers. We feel Quest's market is extremely sticky and is only growing. The cost savings to Quest's customers should augur well for the company's long-term success. Number 2. The Allstate Corporation, NYSE, ALL. Allstate Corporation, NYSE, ALL, is an insurance company based in Illinois that was formed in 1931. It's the second best undervalued dividend company to purchase right now on our list of the 5 best undervalued dividend companies to buy right now. Over the last year, Allstate shares has returned more than 44% to investors. The company primarily sells property and liability insurance in the United States and Canada. Allstate Protection Plans, Allstate Dealer Services, Allstate Roadside Services, Arity, and Allstate Identity Protection are among the brands it owns. The Allstate Corporation, NYSE, ALL, reported $12.4 billion in revenue for the first quarter of 2021 on May 5, up more than 34% from the same period last year and $2.24 billion higher than market expectations. Generation PMCA, an asset management organization, featured a few stocks in its Q2 2020 investor letter, with the Allstate Corporation, NYSE, ALL, being one of them. Number 1. The Goldman Sachs Group, Inc. NYSE, GS. The Goldman Sachs Group, Inc. NYSE, GS, was formed in 1869 and is situated in New York. On our selection of the 5 greatest undervalued dividend stocks to purchase right now, it comes in first. In the last year, Goldman Sachs stock has provided investors with profits of more than 100%. Many clients, including governments and financial organizations all over the world, use the firm's investment banking, global markets research, asset and wealth management, and consumer management services. The Goldman Sachs Group, Inc. NYSE. GS, launched a cryptocurrency trading desk on May 7 to provide customers with access to cryptocurrency investments. According to media sources, the business began trading in 2 Bitcoin-linked derivatives after the desk went live. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.